And here in Rochester, a fire tore through the upper floors of a building on Greig Street late last night. 2 people were in the home at the time. They were taken to the hospital. A firefighter was also taken for treatment and is on the mend this evening. But the Firefighters Union says there was a delay getting an ambulance to that injured firefighter, and they are not happy about this. Christian Garzone joining us now in studio with more. Christian.
Well, Adam, the union said fire teams had to wait over 7 minutes to get an ambulance for a firefighter suffering from heat exhaustion, something they say is unacceptable. The city said the fireman was treated on scene and the transport was not an issue. This tweet put out last night by the Rochester Firefighters Union says an injured member had to wait over 7 minutes for an ambulance to get him to a hospital. His pulse skyrocketing and suffering from heat exhaustion.
They realized that he needed to go to the hospital and we didn't have an ambulance.
Eddie Santiago is the president of the Rochester Firefighters Association. He says this is not about the EMTs. He says they do a phenomenal job.
It's just a situation where ambulance crews are not paid well.
Santiago also says the ambulance crews are overworked and overused.
Corporate doesn't want to do anything about it.
The city saying they are looking into this matter with AMR. They added the firefighter was treated on scene and an ambulance was there available to transport him if needed, and he eventually was. Santiago said the ambulance on scene was treating somebody else.
The minute they started working on that other person, another one should have been dispatched.
Santiago says a solution here could be a fire-based EMS service and help take the stress off the system.
About 90% of our firefighters are EMTs, but there's only so much equipment that we have that we can do. We can't transport.
Now, Santiago says the fireman was treated and is doing well. Adam, right back to you.
Good to hear, Christian. Thank you. Now, the cause of that fire on Greig Street also under investigation.